Well, hello folks, my name's Dennis. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, what we do is we go through the Bible. Here it's a Holy Bible. I get these at the hotel room. You know, when you're passing through and you look at those little drawers. Sometimes sometimes you don't want to open the drawers in the hotel room, but usually you'll find the Holy Bible. These are given out by the Gideons. Yeah, they're good people. They put these in the Bible or in the hotel rooms so people can read the Bible when they're going to bed and whatnot. Well, you know, the last video we stopped off way back here in the book. We well, there's not a whole lot of we got through. So we're going to jump ahead quite a bit today. The reason being is it's Christmas time. It's December 23rd today. And I thought you folks might be curious about the story of Jesus. Some people refer to it as the Nativity. I got this book. It helped me out a little bit, the child's story of the Nativity there. It's got real beautiful pictures. And yeah, so this is like a full-on animated movie we're doing today. But, because we got this, we get illustrations. Very nice book. But so, what we're going to do, we're going to find out a little bit about Jesus. I know if you've been following the previous studies, we don't know anything about Jesus yet, nor we will be for quite some time. Except for today, because we're going to skip ahead. So might be off a little bit because I didn't read through the whole thing, but we'll see where we get and what we do. So what we want to do is we want to start here and give you some background in Isaiah. See, I'm going to have to switch my spectacles here. It's a little bit small writing in the book, so we're going to put on the new spectacles. Makes you a little sick when you look at the TV and things with these ones. So you'll get used to my changing the spectacles depending on the situation. So here in Isaiah, we're going to start at chapter 6. A lot of people say it started a little later when you were coming to Jesus, but I want to give you a background. Alright, so this is the way it's going to work. We're going to read on through this, and we're going to learn this together. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up. His train filled the temple. Probably one of those circus trains, you know, the performers bring in the big trains. Above it stood the seraphims. Each one had 6 wings with twain. He covered his face, and with twain he covered his feet, and with twain he did fly. Now twain, that's a lot like twine. Kind of the same word there. So I think he's referring to a giant kite that God had. And one cried unto another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of His glory. And the posts of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. And then said, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am man of unclean lips. And I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For mine eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Not really sure how you get dirty lips. Yeah, that's all you need to do, clean them. They lick a little bit and cleans them, but I think they might be referring to something different. Then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from the altar. And he laid it upon my mouth and said, Lo, this has touched thy lips, and thine iniquity is taken away, and thy sin purged. See, now this is something we're learning. See, this is why I like going through here. I don't see that when I go to church very often. That you take a coal, and if you sinned, you just get the coal put on your face, and that's how you clean away the sins. Kind of like when the children, they cuss, and you got to put the soap in their mouth. It's a lot like that, but it probably hurts more. Also, I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go with us?" Then I said, "Here I am, send me." And he said, "Go and tell the people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed." Then I said, "Ah, Lord, how long?" And he answered, "Until the cities be wasted without inhabitants, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate." So Isaiah here, he's got to go, ain't going to speak the word of the Lord, but then people are going to start disappearing. And he's got to stay till they're all gone. "And the Lord have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaking in the midst of the land. But yet in it shall be a tenth, and it shall return, and shall be eaten, as a teil tree, and as an oak, whose substance is in them when they cast their leaves. So the holy seed shall be substance thereof." Kind of make you look at that kitchen table, that oak kitchen table, a little different. "And it came to pass in the days of Ahaz, the son of Jotham, the son of Uzziah, king of Judah, that Rezin, the king of Syria, and Pekah, the son of Remaliah, king of Israel, went up towards Jerusalem to war against it, but could not prevail against it. And it was told the house of David, saying, Syria is a confederate with Ephraim, and his heart was moved, and the heart of his people as the trees of the wood are moved with the wind. Then said the Lord unto Isaiah, Go forth now to meet Ahazah, thou and Shishajashab, thy son, at the end of the conduit of the upper pool, in the highway of the fuller's field. And say unto him, Take heed and be quiet. Fear not, neither be faint-hearted for the two tails of these smoking firebrands, for the fierce anger of Rezin with Syria and the son of Ramalah. Because Syria and Ephraim and the son of Ramalah have taken evil counsel against thee, saying, Let us go up against Judah and vex it, and let us make a breach therein for us, and set a king in the midst of it. Even the son of Tabbalah, thus saith the Lord God, It shall not stand, neither shall it come to pass. For the head of Syria is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin. And within 65 years shall Ephraim be broken, that it be not a people. Lord just telling them that, go ahead, they're going to attack you, but not going to be too long till they ain't no more, you see. And the head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is Ramalah's son. If ye will not believe, surely ye shall not be established. Moreover, the Lord spake again unto Ahazah, saying, Ask thee a sign of the Lord thy God, ask it either in the depth or in the height above. But Ahazah said, I will not ask, neither will I tempt the Lord. So see here, we got Ahaz, he's a little bit frightened. He's not asking the Lord nothing, he's just kind of staying laying low. And he said, Hear ye now, O house of David, it is a small thing for you to weary men, but will ye weary my God also? Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive, and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel, See, there's confusion there. Thought there's going to be a virgin birth, but this one's Emmanuel, with an I, not an E. Butter and honey shall he eat, and he may know to refuse the evil and choose the good. So this Emmanuel, he's going to eat some butter and honey. That's pretty good for him, I think. I like butter and honey, but I like KFC biscuits. I lather those all up. Before the child shall know to refuse the evil and choose the good, the land that thou abhorrest shall be forsaken of both her kings. The Lord shall bring upon thee and upon thy people and upon thy father's house days that have not come from the day the Ephraim departed from Judah, even the king of Assyria. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall hiss for the fly that is in the uttermost part of the rivers of Egypt, and for the bee that is in the land of Assyria. They're calling flies and bees here. They're coming. And they shall come and shall, told you, shall rest all of them in the desolate valleys and in the holes of the rocks, and upon the thrones and upon all the bushes. And the same day shall the Lord shave with a razor that is hired, namely, by them beyond the river, by the king of Assyria, the head and hair of the feet, and shall also consume the beard. Now see, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't want to eat this. I chew on it a lot, because that's just the way it is, but I'm not eating no one's beard. No, sir, not even the Lord's beard. Not going to do it. And it shall come to pass in that day that man shall nourish a young cow and 2 sheep. And it shall come to pass for the abundance of milk that they shall give, he shall eat butter. For butter and honey shall everyone eat that is left in the land. So we got 1 cow and 2 sheep, and they got to give the butter to everyone in the land. So that means there can't be that many people, because there's just 1 cow and 2 sheep. I don't know who makes sheep butter these days, but I heard about goat. But that's different. That's, I guess, modern times. And it shall come to pass in that day that every place shall be where there were 1,000 mines, and 1,000 silverlings. It shall even be for briars and thorns. With arrows and with bows shall men come thither, because all the land shall become briars and thorns. And all the hills that shall be digged with the mattock, there shall not come thither the fear of briars and thorns. But it shall be for the sending forth of oxen, and for the treading of lesser cattle. So what he's saying is, God's pretty bad in Isaiah here. People have been not believing in him and stuff, and so he's going to cover the land, briars and thorns. We're going to have bees, and we're going to have flies. Not a good thing. But in the midst of all this, there's going to be a virgin birth, and there's going to be butter and honey. So that's how we get through Isaiah. That's our first mention of the virgin birth, except for this one is Emmanuel, not Jesus. So from there, we're going to continue on our book to John. So everyone sees the signs in the stadiums. Those guys usually have funny like rainbow afros, and they're holding up like John 3:16 in front of the camera when the guy's kicking a field goal. And so this is what John 3:16 is about. It is about the birth of Jesus. So we're going to start at John 3:15 and go to John 3:22. So it's real short. That whoever believeth in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. So that's John 3:16 right there. That's telling you that God sent forth his Son, the one we call Jesus. He's going to give you if you believe in Jesus, then you have eternal life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. And this is condemnation, that light is come unto the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest the deed should be reproved. But he that doth But he that doth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds are made manifest, that they are wrought in God. After these things came Jesus and his disciples in the land of Judea, and there he tarried with them and baptized. So that's kind of the start. So God was real mad in Isaiah there, and then we got the John. That's telling you that when Jesus comes, if you follow Jesus and you believe in the light that is Jesus Christ, then you'll be redeemed. So that's kind of the history of the reasons for Jesus. God mad, God saving, God bringing Jesus to people to follow into the light. So from there we got to go into Matthew and Luke. Those are going to be the stories of the birth, and that's the actual Matthew and Luke. That will give us the Nativity story. So I'm going to end this video, and then I'm going to start a new one, Matthew and Luke. So you can study the pages we just talked about, and then we'll get back to you very soon, and we'll follow the follow-up book, and then we'll do the Nativity, and then maybe we'll get some people together and we'll perform the Nativity. You just got to get a hold of me, call me up, or whatever. You know, everyone's got those cellular phone devices. Okay, till next time.